Is Glenn McNeil today. It's always a special day. We can bring you the traditional Thanksgiving game, especially here at Alumni Field. But it's even more special this year since we all missed this game during the worst of the pandemic last year. This particular game is even more special as it marks the last game under head coach Mike Lynn, who after 20 years at the helm will be retiring as the Tiger football coach after this game. We'll certainly talk about that more as the game goes on. But first, let's set the table, Glenn. Get it? For today's game. For the first time on Thanksgiving, Littleton is hosting our great friends and rivals, the Maynard Tigers, who come in at 6-4. Glenn McNeil, this is a great game for Glenn to help us out with because people may not remember, but some people do remember. Glenn played 2 years for Littleton in high school. Then, in an act of betrayal that is still talked about to this day, he defected and went and played for Maynard for 2 years. Glenn, welcome back.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. And I am very excited and I'm very proud to say that I wore both of these uniforms, almost 40 years ago. Two great towns, two great Tiger teams.
All right, the Tigers are going to kick off. Cody Shearer, the senior kicker, will squib it down the field. He'll get fielded on the 30-yard line. And he'll get tackled after a 10-yard gain. The Maynard Tigers will take over on their own 40. Maynard had a good year going. They still have a good year. They were 6-2, Glenn. They made it to the playoffs, got knocked out in the first round, got beat fairly handily by Bishop Fenwick, and then got beat handily again last week against Leicester. So we'll see how they do against Littleton.
I think this is going to be a pretty even matchup, Mike. I think we got a good game in store.
I saw a lot of beef on that Maynard line when they were warming up today. Maynard will open up in a spread with a full backfield. I'm going to go right up the right tackle. Oh, big hole. First down. Cody Shearer wrestles him down to the ground, but now the gain gets him into Littleton territory.
That was a touchdown-saving tackle by Shearer.
It's like a 19-yard gain. First and 10 for Maynard. We can't say the Tigers because that's not going to help. On the Littleton 41-yard line, I'll throw a quick sling into the flat. And they're going to get a first down there. Taken out of bounds again by Cody Shearer, but again downfield. Evan Mano was on the defend on that play, just couldn't quite get off that blocker to make the play earlier. It is first and 10 for Maynard on the Tiger 30-yard line.
Black and orange off to a great start. Like you said, they've got some beef on that line and they're getting some push.
Let's go right up the right side again. Another gain, about 5 yards this time. Garrett Schimmel making a tackle. Garrett, senior captain, finally getting the plays, but out for a few weeks with a foot injury. But he gets to dress today and get in the game. Sure, he's happy about that. It's always a thing, Glenn. Your senior year, there is no real, full contact adult football, right? So this is it. This is the last time you're going to get to play real football for a lot of these guys, most of these guys. I'm just going to go straight up the right side again. Oh, he's going to be short of the first down, I think.
That was big. Mark Frizzoli really held up his block right there, and looks like we got a big third down coming up now.
Yeah, I would think this is 4-down territory unless they have a kicker. Littleton very fortunate to have Cody Shearer, but most teams don't have a weapon like that, so it's from this yard they'll go for it if they have to. It is 4th and 1.5. And the ball needs to get to the 20-yard line. It's in between the 21 and the 22 right now. They'll come back to the left side, and they're going to get a first down. It's just short of the 10-yard line. They'll move the chains.
Nice tackle by Cody Shearer there. Looks like a third tackle on the day for Cody.
Yeah, it's we don't really want to call his name out that much. Got to call out some defensive tackles and linebackers. All right, so it is first and 10 for Maynard on the Littleton 13-yard line. Actually, 12-yard line. Straight ahead. Oh, big hole there. Tigers close it up after they get upfield, but
black and orange, they have some big offensive linemen, and they're opening up some big holes over on that right side especially.
We go jet sweep. And short of the goal line. Nice play there by Justin Mano. But they're going to have a first down. It'll be first and goal from the, looks like the,
Is that the one?
The one, yeah, in between about the 1.5 yard line. So no negative yardage plays, no neutral yardage plays yet for Maynard, just all positive gains. They're going to go right up that right side again. Another whole touchdown for Maynard on the opening drive. They waltz right down the field, a 60-yard drive.
That was a very methodical drive. A lot of great blocking by the Maynard offensive line. A lot of big holes.
Yeah, I mean, the only real chunk play they had was the first one. That was 18 yards, but after that it was all 5, 6, 7 yards at a time. Oh, they will try to kick here. Taking one of the linemen out of the line. Number 72, Abro Alankar. He'll hit it. It's a line shot, but it goes. Yep. So the Maynard takes a 7-0 lead here with 8:55 to go in the first quarter.
8:55 to go in the first. Littleton 0, Maynard 7.
We talked about this being Mike Lynn's last game. It is also, in all likelihood, Carlo Ferrante's longtime assistant and Tim Whitcomb, both of them longtime assistants. Tim Whitcomb has been with Mike Lynn for 19 of Mike's 20 years, and Carlo's been there for 16 of 20 years.
They've really been a great coaching crew for this Littleton town. Brought us a state championship back in 2013. Great source of pride. A lot of playoff victories. Program's probably been at the highest level it's ever been under Coach Lynn. Be interesting to see how Coach Ferrante adjusts the defense to try to close some of those holes in the line.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of blitzing and stunting going on, and usually he holds that stuff back till he gets an idea how the opposing offense is going to attack, and then he makes his counter moves. Let's see if it's an end over ender, fielded on the 35. It was Teddy Hunt covering up the ball with two hands. He advances out over the 40.
There, have a seat. Sorry, Teddy Hunt on the return.
All right, so the Littleton offense will come out. The ball on the 41-yard line.
First down and 10, 41-yard line.
Tigers will go with their spread look. Max Hangan in the backfield. At running back, Brady DeCosta quarterback. They'll give it to Hannigan. Oh, it's going to get stacked up.
Max Hannigan.
Just want to talk a little bit about Brady DeCosta for a moment. He's playing with great courage today, but a heavy heart. Brady's mom, Maureen DeCosta, passed away last Saturday after a long, valiant battle against cancer. The Coast family's been a part of Tiger football for many years. Brady's older brothers, Adam, Joey, and Tucker, are all former players, and their dad, Chuck, can be seen on the sideline every game working the chains. In addition, Chuck and Adam have coached the Summer League 7-on-7 team for the past few seasons, along with their sister and daughter, Heather. The DeCosta have been through a lot, but they're out here again today, as Maureen certainly would have wanted them to be. The outpouring of support by the Littleton community for Maureen and her family has been nothing short of awe-inspiring, but certainly not surprising for anyone who has lived in Littleton for any amount of time. The Coast family has given a lot to our community, and Maureen, a real sweetheart, will be dearly missed by us all. And on behalf of LCTV and Littleton, we wish the Coast clan our most heartfelt condolences. So Cody Shearer takes that around the end and gets a couple yards. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Third down and
They're going to go a little wildcat here. They got Max Hannigan at quarterback for this snap. They bring Shearer in motion. Hannigan, it's a direct run. Oh, he's got some good blocking. He's going to get a first down out of that. Got to get over the midfield stripe, and he does. You got to get to the 49 and made it. He got to the 48, so a little wildcat action.
Yeah. Number 59, Thomas Kazanjian, threw a key block out there.
And they'll bring Brady DeCoste right back as they move the chains here, so that was a one-time thing. They just loaded up that right side. They had like receivers and backs kind of ready to go downfield and block.
Well, let's see what Littleton can do here, get a little momentum going.
This is DeCoste on a quarterback draw. Oh, he's got a first. Oh, close to a first down. Got out to the 40. I was just going to say, you know, you're looking at the big guys, Glenn, and you're thinking, like, get to the edges, right? But this time they went right up the gut, and Brady gets a nice run there, an 8-yard gain.
Brady really picked his hole really well there. Some nice footwork, 8-yard gain.
Beautiful day today for football. A little over 40 degrees, some nice sunshine, big crowd obviously for Thanksgiving. Maynard fan base always travels well. Ah, that's going to be no gain there.
I think Shearer just got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they were lucky. They looked like they almost had two guys in motion at the same time, but no penalty flag down, but no gain on the play. It's 3rd and 2.
Mark Kruvich with the stop. It's a 3rd down and 2.
This is going to be a key play, Mike, to see if we can keep the defense.
Yeah, I mean, we're in a short yardage situation, but the field position isn't great to give the ball back on if you don't convert on 4th down. Let's see what they can get out here on 3rd down and take that decision out of the equation. 3rd and 2. Oh, got offsides. Hard count worked. Mike Lynn does that quite a bit. They'll send them out there looking like they're ready to go, give them the hard count. If they don't get the offsides, they call the play after that. So that'll be enough for a first down.
I got to imagine DeCoste used his voice on that one, a little extra emphasis to get the black and orange to jump.
Mike Lynn thinks he's so smart after 20 years. Look, I'm going to try and trick him. And he did.
Yeah, he's a veteran. He knows what he's doing. Tough to see him go, but we wish him well.
All right, 1st and 10 for Littleton with the ball in the Maynard 35-yard line. Oh, DeCoste is going to try to make a read. Uh-oh! Try to throw it while he was in the ground. They're going to call it incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass.
Yeah. Just want to make sure there was a receiver in the area. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to call. It is an incomplete pass, but it's going to be intentional grounding. So that'll be like it was a sack.
Much better outcome than the fumble.
I mean, that's a hard one, Glenn. It's like he was under so much pressure. It's like the ball didn't get near a receiver, but he couldn't because he was getting thrown down to the ground. It wasn't as long as he was thrown to me in the direction of a receiver. I think you would think about counting that.
Right. Although on that, I didn't really see his arm moving forward, I think...
oh, wow, they walk off yardage on that. I thought that's just like a spot foul. Oh, so that's going to back them all the way back up to their own 42-yard line, and it's going to make it 2nd and 20-something.
All right, time for Coach Lynn to get creative here.
Going to pitch to Hannigan.
Go.
He's going to try to throw it down the
pass.
sideline. He's looking for Shearer. Oh, he caught it! Oh! And he stays in bounds! Oh!
Beautiful pass by Max Hannigan.
Yeah, they're close. Did they get the first down? They had to get to the 25.
And Shearer.
Yeah, they're down to the 20.
Shearer had defenders on him. He had to really reach back for that ball.
Oh, he did step out of bounds, so it's short of the first down, but it's funny, Glenn. I walk my dog out here quite a bit, and I see football practice going on. I saw them practicing that play. Hannigan roll it out like he's running and throw it. So big completion there, gets a lot of that penalty yardage back. It'll put him to a 3rd and 8.
Mike, I think they're going to sweep. I think they're going to run to the far sideline. That's my guess. It's been tough in the trenches, but there's a lot of green over there.
Yeah, they got Shearer on the opposite side, so they can bring him in motion if they want. Yep, they do. And again, it's a quarterback draw. To coast up the middle, he's going to get a couple of yards, but doesn't really get a chance to get his legs going that time.
All right.
Let's see what Coach Lynn's thinking here on 4th down with the ball on the Maynard 31-yard line. It's 4th and 6.
4th down and 5.
Just chit-chatting with Carlo Ferrante. They're debating the pros and cons of punting versus...
Would you say this is outside of Shearer's field goal range?
I think it is.
48-yarder?
Yeah, it'd be a 48-yarder.
Greg Shane checking in on offense.
Well, they're going to run a play, but they've got Greg DeShane in at quarterback. This is the 3rd quarterback for Littleton to take a snap.
Oh, got a timeout.
Delay a game.
Oh, delay a game. Well, that's going to make it about 4th and 11, Mike.
I would say.
Delay a game against Littleton.
I don't think that'll really change anything. They already had a longish line to gain. They're okay with the field, giving up the field position if they don't convert.
All right, Lynn sends DeShane out on the field with the play call.
Yep. Shane looking to throw. Wings it out. Oh, he's got a receiver wide open. Oh, just couldn't get the ball there quick enough. And Maynard knocks it away. Oh, that receiver was behind the defense.
Great effort by Greg DeShane to get that ball away under pressure.
Yeah. He had to throw it kind of across. He was on the right hash. Had to throw it all the way to the left hash.
He had a big orange body bearing down on him, but he just reeled back and flung it out there. He's trying to hit Justin Mano. Mano made a great effort.
Yeah, if the ball got in there just another second earlier, it would have been a completion. Instead, Maynard will take over on downs with the ball on their own 36-yard line. So a decent drive from Littleton, but no points on it. Now I got to bring that defense back out there and see. Oh, there's some penetration. Oh, there we go.
All right, Mark Frizzoli gets into the Maynard backfield, takes down the running back. I knew Coach Ferrante would have some adjustments to make.
That one worked.
And that is a great way to start this drive for the Littleton Tigers.
All right, so that's about a 5-yard loss, 2nd and 15. So the first negative play for Maynard, made by Mark Frizzoli. Come up the right side. Oh, stacked up again.
Look at this. Alex DeLorenzo in the backfield with his buddy Richie Powderly.
Alex DeLorenzo.
All of a sudden, Tiger defense has found their mojo.
All right, Mike. Littleton wants to get the ball back. Now is the time.
Yeah,
Could also be a great opportunity for a turnover here. We got 3rd and 19, 3rd and 18.
17. We'll call it 17.
Okay. This is a big down.
Yeah, big down for Littleton here. They definitely want to get a stop here and force an obvious punt situation. And it's going to keep. Oh, they're going to run a little
pitch.
Trick lateral.
It's up to Cody.
Oh, it's close to a first down. Oh, it was like a double lateral.
Thomas Hurst with the carry, tackled by Cody Shearer.
Ah, nice play there. It worked. So Maynard digs themselves out of the hole, advances the chains, ball out to their own 46-yard line.
Got to hand it to Maynard coach Nick Palicki. That was a really innovative play call there to pick up the long 3rd down.
Counter play, short gain there.
Littleton Tigers doing a much better job on the line of scrimmage, clogging up the running lanes.
Tavin Hirsch with the carry.
2nd and 8. Coming up on 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter of this Thanksgiving game.
2nd down and 8.
Inside handoff. Oh, he hit a wall. Absolutely just ran right like he was trying to run through the wall.
Michael Datavi with the carry for Maynard. Richie Powderly gets up at the bottom of the pile. He's looking at 3rd down and 5.
I got some dents down in my basement, my wall board from my kids running like through the wall, thinking they could run through the wall.
Yeah.
They didn't run through the wall, but they definitely messed it up.
Yeah.
All right, another key down here. 3rd down, ball in Littleton territory, just over on the 48-yard line. Let's see if the Tigers can force a 4th and long here.
Keep pounding that right side.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep, good penetration there. Big stop. Oh, is the ball out?
Was that Garrett Schimmel, Mike?
Some forward momentum there is going to...
Cody Shearer was also in there.
Cody Shearer, the last one off the
So they did pick up a couple yards on that after the initial contact. This is now going to be a 4th and about 3.
About 3.
Let's see what Maynard decides to do here. The ball is in Littleton territory on the 46-yard line. Looks like they're going to try to run a play.
Be interesting if Paliki keeps going to that right side, or maybe tries to mix things up.
He's got a lot of players on the left side right now. And he's going to throw a little pass.
Mixes it up.
He's going to get a 1st down out of that. Oh, there's going to be a holding call.
Flag.
That's going to come back.
Yeah.
Owen Cato on the reception. Couple of flags.
Should bring up a 4th and...
Yeah, that'll be a 4th
12?
and 12, and the ball will be back on the Maynard side of the field.
Littleton Tigers catch a break with that holding penalty on Maynard.
Holding against Maynard.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 11, and they're running some guys off the sideline. Looks like they're switching up the personnel to bring the punt unit onto the field. So the Tiger defense, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, definitely put up a better fight in this series of this offensive series. Looks like they get the ball back. We're under 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It's a high snap and a high kick. Not very long, not very deep. We got to get away from that one. I think it went higher than it went downfield,
really did,
right,
yeah.
Glenn?
And Coach Lynn was right out there telling his players to stay away from that
Yeah,
ball.
I'm like, Mike, you can't signal for the fair catch, okay? You're not in the game. So that'd be funny. See him like come out like after halftime, all suited up, ready to rock and roll. So at the end of the first quarter, it's 7-0, Glenn. Tale of two defensive series there for the Tigers.
It really was, Mike. The Maynard offensive line was opening huge holes for their running backs in their first series, but on that last series, Littleton was able to really clog the running lanes. The defensive line held their positions, and the linebackers were shooting the gaps and getting some penetration and stuffed Maynard for a couple of negative yardage plays. So much more encouraging for Littleton.
So the Tiger offense, they had a decent drive. They picked up a few first downs, and stalled out a little bit. Now get the ball back on their 31-yard line, trailing by 7.
I think Littleton needs to find some kind of methodical way to kind of push the ball down the field, Mike. The trick play, the halfback pass by Hannigan was exciting, but we need to be able to rip off 3, 4, 5 yards of play here, and I'm really looking forward to see what Coach Lynn has for play calls.
Yeah, I really think that the advantage for Maynard is their size, and they've got to see if we can counter with that with our speed. And that also means like the linemen too. It's like we're not going to ask you to hold a block for 4 seconds, right? It's like we just want you to get an edge so we can get the backs out to the sides and get them upfield. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Start the second quarter. I'm going to give it to Hannigan, and he's going to get maybe a yard out of that.
Arano on the spot. Short gain on the play was a big second down and 9.
See number 32, Zach Milner, trot out to the field. Wouldn't be surprised to see him lead the blocking.
Yeah, try for the edge with Shear. Oh, he makes a good cut there. Couldn't quite get to the outside, but he gets upfield, gets a couple of yards out of that. It's going to be close to the...
But there's a perfect example of what you said, Mike, about trying to use the speed, get the players out in wide position.
Maynard did a good job there setting the edge. Cody couldn't get the corner. You had to cut it up early, and that's where the pursuit is, right? In those trying to get to the outside to avoid that pursuit. This will bring up a 3rd and 8. Fake Hannigan rolling out to the right. Pressure coming from the backside. He gets it away. Oh, Joe almost completed. Good
Great
throw.
effort. Evan Mano almost reeled that in.
Yeah, he got hit as he went to reel it in. It was a nice toss by DeCoste, right on the money, a tight spiral. But just couldn't reel it in. And Justin took a shot. And just couldn't make the completion.
Yeah.
The reception before the shot there. That'll bring up so the Tigers go 3 and out here.
Checking in on the offensive line.
Shear gonna punt from his own 32.
Good snap.
Oh,
High end over ender.
another high punt, Mike.
Oh, good rollout.
Gets a really good bounce.
Good rollout.
Got another 12 yards maybe on that fortuitous bounce. Maynard's going to take over at their own 32.
Down by Brady DeCoste.
10 minutes left in the first half.
So a little disappointing there. They couldn't get the drive going as much a chew clock as it was to try to get to the end zone. Now they're going to bring the defense right back onto the field here. Tigers still searching for that on offense. What's going to give them, like you said, the nice positive plays, get them into short yardage situations. It's 1st and 10 for Maynard with the ball on their 32-yard line.
Oh, 58. Look at that. That was Garrett Schimmel, number 58 for the Littleton Tigers, slipping between the offensive line into the Maynard backfield to disrupt that play.
We've seen a lot of penetration. We didn't see any on the opening drive, but now they found a way to get into that backfield and slow down that running attack by Maynard.
Reminiscent of his father, Mr. Gary Schimmel, back in the 80s, was quite a linebacker himself. Looks like the apple didn't fall too far from the tree there in the Schimmel family.
2nd and 8. It's like almost like a double wing look here for Maynard. They're going to try for the right edge. Oh, great play there. That was Zach Milner. He didn't make the tackle, but he forced that play inside really early.
For a freshman, Mike, he's made a tremendous impact on the Littleton team.
Yeah, that was a great play there.
3rd down and 4.
I think it was his brother that actually cleaned it up. So that'll bring up a 3rd and about 4.
A lot of talent in that Milner family. A lot of heart, too. These are tough-nosed players.
Gonna look to throw into the slant. Oh, nice completion there by Maynard. They'll get a 1st down. Ball out over midfield. Nice quick slant. Good throw.
It's a first pass attempt, right, Mike?
Yep. They threw one into the flat earlier. That was more like it was technically a pass, but it was more like a lateral. So that'll be a 1st down for Maynard with the ball into Tiger territory on the Littleton 47-yard line. Keep it on the ground this time. A little bit bigger hole. Gets into the hole. Gets another 1st down. Wow.
Cody Shearer tackle. 1st down for Maynard.
That's an impressive run by their halfback there, Thomas Hirsch.
It's going to be move the chains all the way down to the 34-yard line, which is 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for Maynard.
All right, Littleton needs to stop the bleeding here on defense. Yeah, look, Maynard over the right side again.
Yeah, right, a little game there. Connor Murphy, another senior, making a tackle there. About 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6.
I see some hands on the hips, Mike. This is the point of the game. The boys are getting a little bit tired.
That's as big an offensive line as we've seen all year, Glenn.
Maynard really likes going over that right side.
Yeah, and they come again.
Drew Hobbs.
Yeah.
Drew Hobbs is their number 75 on the offensive line.
Short of the first down, 3rd and yard and change. Pitch it and stay on that right side. Oh, nice job there.
58, Garrett Schimmel again.
Yeah. Garrett playing on just the defensive side of the ball today, but got in there early, blew that one up.
Okay,
Going to bring up a 4th down. Yeah, lost a yard on that. It's 3rd and 2 now. Sorry, 4th and 2.
4th down.
4th down and 2.
Maybe the biggest down of the game yet, Mike.
Yeah, it'd be a great stop here if they can get it. Maynard's taking their time. I think they're going to end up calling a timeout. Yep. I think you're right. Maynard coach thinking this is a big down here.
Yep. I wonder if Maynard's Nick Palicki is going to just stay consistent, go over the right side.
It's the short side of the field now. The left side's got more room, but it would be a nice thought would be running a counter, right? You start to the right and then you counter back to the left. The problem is that can take a little bit of time to develop, so you want to make sure your offensive line's up for it. Coach Ferrante's thinking, if they counter, do I counter the counter? Palicki's thinking, if he's going to counter the counter, then I'm not going to counter. I'm just going to go straight up.
Ferrante reminds me of the great Vince Lombardi, Mike. You know, very, you know.
He's old school, I'll give you that.
He's old school. You know, he's all about the fundamentals of the game and simplifying it for our young players.
He's a fiery orator.
He sure is.
A great motivator. It's like
kind of like the tuna, you know, Bill Parcells. He knew how to push the buttons on his players.
Yeah. Mike's a little more methodical, so they offset each other quite well. Mike and Carlo. They go from, we're going to throw.
Drops back to
he's got the slides wide open. Oh, what a call by Maynard. That's a touchdown.
Wow.
Wow, Palicki going for it on 4th down with a pass play. Wow. Tigers had to support the run so hard. They let the receivers get downfield. That's a tough one. Nice call by Palicki.
Great call. Great
well, it's a nice call now. If the kid drops it or it's incomplete, it ain't such a nice call. And the Maynard fandom is probably going to be questioning it.
Yeah,
but
that's the life of a coach.
Right. And those Maynard fans, they will question it.
They are tough customers, but they're also wonderful people. 2 great towns here today.
Oh, high snap. But get it down, and Maynard stakes themselves to a 14-0 lead with 6 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in the first half.
Looks like Coach Whitcomb has the offense, actually the kickoff receive team out at midfield. Sure would give us a boost to have a nice return out to midfield or something, Mike.
Yeah, both teams have, both kickers have yet to, sail one downfield to the deep guys. Might be a mutual respect thing for the return players for both teams.
Great turnout today by the fans, Mike.
Yep. Nice day. It's a beautiful facility. We're very fortunate to have it. A day like today, you know, we can. The community's going to take full advantage of it.
Football, family, and food, Mike. That's what makes this the greatest holiday of the year.
Glenn's 3 Fs. And he did it in the correct order for him.
Yes.
Football, then family, then food. Tigers will cover it up there. Another squib kick. Andrew Milner grabbed it. Is that Andrew?
I think you're right.
It was. He's been wearing number 8, but I think they got him in the interior line today, so he's wearing 53. So that'll be a 1st and 10 for Littleton with the ball on their 37-yard line.
37-yard line.
They are going to get the ball back to start the second half, Glenn. It'd be great to get something going here and get on the board.
Exactly.
Cut this lead in half, get to the half down by 1 score, and then get the ball back to see if you can get back in this early in the second half. The other thing is you want to keep that Maynard offense on the sideline for a little while, let your defense rest, and try to keep it at minimally at 2 scores.
Exactly.
So it's important that they try to move the chains here. Hannigan's going to go up the middle, gets a sideline, going to make a cut. Oh! Shovels the guy off, and he looks like he's going to go the distance. Bada boom! Max Hannigan taking the direct snap, going up the right side. Then a 68-yard run.
Now there's the boost that Littleton needed. Thank you, Max Hannigan.
Actually, 62, 63-yard run there. Hannigan strikes on the. They've been a big play offense all year. They've had long touchdown runs by Hannigan, big catches by Shearer, a couple long touchdown runs by Brady DeCoste. And the Tigers will come on here for the try. Now, unfortunately, the defense isn't going to get to rest.
No, Hannigan's still catching his breath as he holds for Shearer on this extra point attempt.
Oh, low snap. Yeah, Shearer to try to get it down, but timing was disrupted by the low snap. So
it was a tough snap.
Yeah.
But hey, it's an emotional boost for Littleton to be on the scoreboard.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike Lynn, it's a tough decision there for Max. It's like the snap was just so awry. In hindsight, he's thinking, I just want to pick that up and try to make a play. Instead, he tried to get it down. And just by the time he realized it wasn't going to be a kick, it was too late to get up off and get a play off. But it's all right, like you said, Glenn. Big score there by Max. Gets him right back in the ball game.
As you said, Mike, very little rest for the defense, so I'd like to see how they're going to respond here. We have 6 minutes left in the half. A big, long touchdown run for Littleton, and the defense needs to step up right here, right now.
Yeah, they've definitely had some success. Maynard has, on that last drive, it was the passing attack that actually caused the biggest problems for Littleton. They've seemed like they've been able to manage to slow down the run attack, but they're doing that by putting 8-9 guys up on the box.
Exactly, which then leaves you exposed.
Right, you know, supporting the run from the snap.
And Paliki's been very smart to take advantage of that. But I've got to think, Mike, he's going to want to pound the ball.
Oh, good kick return by Maynard out to midfield. Wasn't a deep kick. So they'll take over with excellent field position.
Great return by Anthony Skillings. So Maynard gets it out to right about the midfield stripe.
Josh Mann has a man on the stop. Maynard with a first down from the 50.
All right. Let's see what our Tigers can do in the trenches here.
Man's going to try for the edge. Oh, almost stripped it loose, but great pursuit there.
Wow,
did they? They did. It did come out.
Justin Mano.
I think Maynard. Yeah, it's going to be second down.
Great idea by Mano, though, reaching for that ball.
Yeah. Be about a 1-yard gain, 2-yard gain for Maynard. We'll call it 2nd and 8.
Second down.
Okay, different formation here, Mike.
Yep, three guys out to the top side of the screen. They're going to throw it.
Backwards pass.
Oh!
Lateral.
Good job there by
tackle.
Oh, now the ball's out again.
Alex DeLorenzo.
But great play by Zach Milner. Got off his blocker and made a hit and slowed that play, basically blew that play up. It actually goes for, it's a completed pass that goes for a lost yardage. A loss of 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 11. So another down, big down here for the Littleton. The ball on the Maynard side of the football field. If they can keep them in 3rd, 4th and long, they probably will force a punt.
That would be a big punt, Mike. I would like to see our Littleton defense back on the sideline, catching their breath, resting up for a big effort in the second half. Let's get off the field if we can right now.
Right, drop back, looking to throw. Oh, it's getting flushed out of the pocket. Now he throws it. It's going to go incomplete.
Okay.
The Tiger coverage downfield, very good. They got a little pressure on the quarterback and made him get out of the pocket. Had to throw on the run. Overthrew his intended receiver.
Richie Powderly was putting the pressure on the Maynard quarterback there, and now the black and orange look like they're going to punt.
Yep. So 4:25 to go. The Tiger defense gets a stop. 3 and out. First 3 and out for Maynard. They had to wait. The long snapper was the receiver who was downfield. He walked back to the line of scrimmage to snap the ball. We're all waiting for him. Oh, whoa, wicked high snap. Oh, it's over his head. He's going to punt it. Blocked.
Alex DeLorenzo!
Oh, Alex DeLorenzo blocks the kick and recovers it all the way down to the 10-yard line. What a turn of events. A high snap over the punter's head, but it was so far downfield he was able to run down and get it. And he tried to make a punt. Like, if he had punted it, Glenn, it was still only going to get out to like the 30-yard line.
Exactly. And I really like the way that DeLorenzo played the ball as opposed to trying to tackle the main punter.
Exactly.
If that punter was able to dodge DeLorenzo, he could have gotten the punt off. But DeLorenzo played the ball, blocked it, recovered it. Now the Tigers are in great shape.
1st and goal on the 10-yard line. They'll go with an empty backfield. They'll bring Shearer in motion. They'll pitch it to him. He's going to try to get the edge. Now he cuts it back, spins out, nothing going there.
Okay.
Taken down for no gain. 2nd and goal. Clock running inside, coming up on 4 minutes to go. The ideal situation here is to score. Leave a little time on the clock as possible. And then get the ball to start the second half. Take advantage of that turn of events with the high snap on the punt.
Again, coming up at halftime.
They're going to put Hannigan at quarterback here. They're going with this little wildcat look. Still an empty backfield. He's going to fake and go to the right. He's going to get upfield. Gets on guy. Oh, the ball came out. He was out of bounds on the 2-yard line. That's a good thing. If he fumbles through the end zone, Glenn, that's a touchback.
That would have been tough.
Yeah, the ball would go back to Maynard, but he stepped out of bounds on the 2-yard line.
Great
before
job
the ball
by
came
Hannigan
out.
there. That kid is a tough runner.
The 1-yard line.
Yeah, 3rd and goal from the 1. Yeah, inside the 1-yard line.
So this is 4-down territory, Mike. So we're going to get 2 shots at it. Don't want to take any negative yardage plays here. I'd like to see a quarterback keeper.
All right, they'll keep Hannigan in at quarterback. They're going to go right under center here. Yep, quarterback sneak. He bounces out. Trying to get to the corner, and he does. Oh, there's a hold. It's going to be a holding call on Shearer, I think. Yeah, it's going to be holding on Littleton. That one's going to come back.
So that's going to make it 3rd and 11.
Yeah, the Max trying to make a big play there. Shearer trying to help him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they're going to throw another flag?
Went up.
No, I think they're just giving the flag back.
Okay.
Well, let's see what happened.
Never like to see that extra yellow laundry on the field.
Ooh, they might have called a penalty on Maynard. They're pointing at the Maynard huddle like there might have been a taunting foul or something. So we got holding. And then we got a dead ball foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Maynard. So that's unbelievable because now it's basically so they're going to walk off the holding penalty, and then they're going to walk back to take, because it's not offsetting penalties, because one was a live foul, one was a dead ball foul. So they're going to walk off the holding. Well, I don't see him walking out. Then he's going to turn around, and I think it's going to be a half a distance to the goal. So it's going to actually be a net penalty for Littleton in terms of yards lost. So instead of having the ball on the 1 yard line, they're back to the 5. And they will lose the down. So they'll get the down over because they accepted the holding penalty. So it's third down, third and goal from the 5. Wow. He threw that flag, and I saw Shearer talking to the ref. He didn't seem like he was angry. He was just asking a question, and all of a sudden the flag, like they're going to call a penalty on Cody for unsportsmanlike. And then they pointed at the Maynard huddle, defensive huddle. I was like, oh, interesting. Somebody must have said something.
As you said, Mike, for a lot of these seniors, this is their last time they're ever going to pull on the pads, and the emotions run high, and
it's a great rivalry in a lot of sports, football included, between Maynard and Littleton over the years.
Two close-knit towns.
All right, so the refs sort all that out. It's third and goal from the 5 yard line. They leave Hannigan in at the quarterback. They're going to look to throw it a little bit. He's under pressure. Now he's out of it. He throws it across the end zone. Picked off in the end zone. Oh, he brought it out. So Maynard gets in a turnover. They bring it out. It'll get down inside the 5 yard line.
First down for Maynard.
So Littleton unable to take advantage of the turnover by Maynard and give it back.
Hannigan was in a tough spot there. He was about to get tackled and probably worth, throwing the ball up. Really nice play by the Maynard defensive back.
Yeah. So, all right. So ball is on the 4 yard line of Maynard. Tigers definitely need to get off the field here with no more than an 8-point deficit. With 3:05 to go here in the half. Maynard will hand it off. Good job by Frizzoli there, making him cut it up.
Garrett Schimmel.
Yeah, they'll get about a 3-4 yard gain on that. 2nd and 7. Clock continues to run.
Maynard doesn't look like they're in any kind of rush here, Mike. So
yeah.
Maybe they're just looking to run out the clock.
Yeah, I mean, if they get a first down, they might start to loosen up a little bit. They'll be out of the shadow of the goal post. And otherwise, I think you're right. They're content not to make a mistake down here. They go right under center. Counter handoff up the middle. Schimmel again.
With another tackle.
Yeah, that's a first down. Out to the 15 yard line.
First with the carry. Schimmel with the stop again. Third down.
All right.
First down.
That's going to move the chains.
Yeah, they'll stop the clock to set the chains. Maynard does not take a timeout. The Tigers just want to be careful here. Make sure they don't let any receivers get down. I mean, you got kind of like a bend type thing here. They're not going to bring as much run support on the snap, so they don't get burned on the pass play. They give up 3 or 4 yards a pop. They'll get out. They'll get live with that. Maynard looking to throw, slant, complete, but
that's Evan Mano on the tackle.
Yep. Tigers keeping those receivers in front of them.
Oh, did you have timeout here, Mike? Oh no,
they're going to wind it.
Chains.
Yep. We'll see if Maynard gets to midfield. I think in the next play or two they'll start to think about using some timeouts. But let's see what happens here on first down. Ball on the Tiger 32 yard line. Going to throw again down the sideline. Good coverage. Oh, excellent job there.
That's Evan Mano again.
Yeah, excellent job by Evan Mano. Was ready from the hop. Took the inside angle.
There's another
that
freshman.
away. So
we talked about Zach Milner. Evan Mano's another freshman contributing to the varsity.
Yeah, they were both playing strictly JV at the beginning of the year, but some injuries. They got pressed into service. All right. So the clock stopped there on the incomplete pass. It's 2nd and 10.
Looks like Maynard staying with the pass attack.
Yeah, empty backfield. Tigers get a little pressure. Oh, what do we got here? False start, looks like.
And a Maynard player down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Maynard off before the ball was snapped, so that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Get back on the 5. 2nd down and 15.
All right. 2nd and 15. Got 3 receivers on the top of the screen. They go empty backfield with motion. Straight drop back. Looking for a screen pass. Completed in the middle of the field. Good job by the Tigers keeping it in front of them.
Yep. Justin Mano had that tackle lined up.
Reception.
And that will be up a 3rd and 6. The clock will wind down to 1 minute to go here in the half, and a well-played football game, 14-6. A lot of fireworks the last couple of minutes, Glenn.
That's for sure, Mike.
Big run by Hannigan, and then the block punt by De Lorenzo, and then an interception in the end zone. And Maynard will take a timeout there. I think that was really just because the play clock was winding down. We'll take it with 48 seconds to go. Stay with us at halftime. We'll have the cheerleaders, any performance by the band, and then we will have, we'll talk more about Mike Lynn's tenure as head football coach. And I think there's some alumni football players that are around here today that have played for Mike and Carlo and Tim over those 20 years. We're going to go out to midfield and just greet Mike and wish him the best. We'll have all that on here on LCTV, so stay with us.
Our Littleton Tigers have been living off those big plays you mentioned, Mike, but we really need to find a way in the second half to maintain possession, matriculate that ball down the field, steady 3, 4, 5-yard gains, and it'll be interesting to see what Coach Lynn has for play calls. The boys in the trenches on both sides are going to be getting tired down the stretch here in the 4th quarter, and it's going to be important for our offense to maintain possession, let our defense catch their breath.
Yeah, Carlo Ferrante talking to the guys, making sure they understand the field and clock situation. I'm sure after the start of this game, they're very happy to get into the locker room only trailing by 8, knowing that they're going to get the ball back to start the second half, but that's the key. You want to keep that score right where it is right now. So big down here, 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6 for Maynard.
Oh, what do we got here? It's going to be
false
either
start.
Yeah, Littleton jumped though. They're going to talk about it.
That left tackle on Maynard stood up.
Yeah, so it'll be a false start on Maynard. So that'll back it up again. Make it 3rd and 11.
5-yard penalty brings up a 3rd down and 11.
Play action. I'll go for the screen again. Oh, nice job there. Well read by Connor
Connor Murphy?
Yeah, Connor Murphy there. He started to feel like he could rush the quarterback and then realized why it was so easy and just sat down on the back who was going to make the reception. So nice play there by the senior. Yep, Carlo Ferrante telling him that. All right, let's see if Maynard can get the snap right here. Glenn. All right. Tiger defense turns away the...
It's a good snap by Maynard.
Yeah.
Good
that's the
boot.
best kick we've seen so far.
And
That'll check up, though. That'll roll out a little bit.
Ball bounce.
Yeah. But the Maynard offense, after picking up a couple first downs, the Tiger defense turns them away, and they'll get the ball back with 30 seconds to go with the ball on their 30-yard line. Let's see what Coach Lynn decides to do here. My guess is he's going to be fairly conservative. Just be happy to get into the locker room trailing by 8. But we've talked about this all year. Like, there's only one thing Max Hannigan's thinking when he gets the football. He's not thinking, let's go to the half down 8. He's thinking, like, where's the hole?
Exactly.
Where can I get to the outside?
Yep.
How can I make this happen?
He's a north-south runner and eyes on the end zone. Might as well try to get Hannigan out running down the sideline.
You're not going to take a chance here, but they're just going to down it. Yeah, they're going to just take the snap and down it. Max screwing around. All right, so the Tigers will go to the half of the Thanksgiving Day game. Mike Lynn's final Thanksgiving game, trailing 14-6, but getting the ball to start the second half. And as I said, stay with us. We'll have the cheerleader routine, and then we'll talk about Mike Lynn's tenure as coach. We'll be with all that. Stay tuned.
And for the final time this season, please welcome your middle high school cheerleaders as they make their way onto the field.
Let's go to the beach, eat, let's go get away. Bang.
Great job, cheers. And now the Littleton High School Band.
Welcome back to the second half, everyone. At this time, we would like to take the opportunity to acknowledge head football coach Mike Lynn. He's marking his 20th and final year coaching the Littleton Tiger football team. A reasonable estimate is that Mike has coached and mentored over 200 student athletes over his 20-year tenure. It's important to keep in mind that the varsity and JV practice together. There really is no separate coaching staff for JV football. So Mike Lynn, along with his longtime assistants Carla Ferrante and Tim Whitcomb, have coached 40-plus kids a year from their freshman year through their senior year, every August to Thanksgiving. Last game, we talked about Mike achieving that significant milestone, recording his 150th victory as the head coach of Littleton football. While racking up that impressive total, Mike, Carlo, and Tim, and all the other assistants over the years had an incredible run of success, which include 6 Mid-Wachusett League championships, 12 consecutive playoff appearances that only a pandemic was able to stop, 5 Central Mass district championships, 2 trips to the Super Bowl championship under the old playoff format, 3 trips to Gillette Stadium and a state championship game under the current playoff format. 2 of those ended up where they were the state runners-up, but 1 state championship in 2013 where they were the first team to be crowned state champs at Gillette Stadium because they played the first game that day. It's been a great run for the Tigers under Mike Lynn, Carla Ferrante, and Tim Whitcomb, and as their tenure comes to an end today, we'd like to wish them all the best and offer our sincere congratulations on a magnificent run as the coaches of Littleton Tiger football. And with that, we'll start the second half and the last half of Mike's tenure. And the ball is fielded and returned out over the 40. So, Glenn, we talked about the big score there to start at the end, near the end of the first half, and getting the ball back to start the second half. See if the Tigers can. They definitely, I think, had the momentum going for them at the end of the half. See if they can pick it right up where they left off.
Like I said in the second quarter, I'm really looking forward to seeing the play calling here and see what the offensive strategy is for the third quarter.
We give the ball to Hannigan. They get up off the right side.
Hey, it's a good start. Max picks up 2 tough yards.
Michael DeCavi on stop. Gain of 2 on the play. Second down and 8.
Second and 8. He's going to throw it out to the flat.
Oh, he's open.
Complete to Shearer. Tries to wheel out of that. Get a little run after catch, but
nice throw by DeCoste. Picks up about 4.
Yep, bring up 3rd and 3. The ball right at midfield. They need to get into Maynard territory to the Maynard 47-yard line to pick up a first down. So big down here. Actually, we'll call it 4th and 4. No, that's 3. Big down here for the Tiger offense, trying to move those chains on the first possession here.
All right,
the second half.
Lined up behind DeCoste.
They bring Shearer in motion. They give it to Hannigan. He pulls forward. He's close.
Oh, it's gonna be
very close to a first down. We'll see what the spot is.
I think he got it. It's going to be right on the line.
They're moving it. Good job there by the senior. Good job up front by the offensive line. They gave him a good hole.
Yep.
Hannigan had 2 hands on that ball. All he was thinking was first down. And he got it.
That's just the kind of possession I was hoping for.
Yeah,
Mike.
he talked about it.
Ball control, great blocking, no negative yardage.
We'll get a new set of downs here.
Uh-oh, Coach Lynn is very upset.
Something didn't go right. He'll take a timeout.
Kind of mistake by the offense in lining up. He's given Brady DeCoste an earful.
Coach until the end.
That's it. That's how the great ones do it. Coach Lynn catches his breath, gives the troops their instructions here for this first down. Want to keep this momentum going. And kick,
Carlo Ferrante and Tim Whitcomb are walking away like, yeah, let Mike take this one.
Yeah.
Let Mike handle this one.
yeah. Maybe they'll play good cop, you know, and let Mike be the bad guy on this series. That's not Carlo's usual position.
No, exactly.
Either, you know?
I don't know if he can do it.
Right.
But Carlo doesn't do good cop, bad cop. He does bad cop, worse cop.
Right. All right. Tigers will have things buttoned up here on the first.
That's what he tells us. He says, I'm okay not being the worst cop. I don't think I can be the good cop. I can be the bad cop, and you can come in and be worst cop. I'm like, oh, I'm okay with that.
Right.
All right, coming out of the timeout.
Cody
Shearer trying to get the corner. Oh, good run support there by Maynard.
Yep, Maynard had that one sniffed out.
Yeah, they stretch it all the way to the sideline. Call it. Gain
Looks like
of
they're
a,
giving Shearer a yard, though.
yeah. Well, I don't know if. I think Chuck DeCoste is giving Shearer a yard. He's holding the yard, the down marker.
Right.
So Chuck's like, that's a yard. If Littleton has the ball, that's a yard. If Maynard has the ball, it's not a yard.
The glass half full kind of attitude.
All right. So they got three receivers out on the right side.
Oh, Maynard offside.
No, that was the center. Everybody went except the center.
Oh.
Yeah, little mistake there.
Gonna cost us 5 yards.
Yeah.
Bring up a 2nd and 14.
Still second down.
All right, it's coming out of the penalty. The Coast will take the team out of the huddle. It is 2nd and 15. Straight drop back, looking for a screen. Oh, it's picked off! Oh, Maynard read it.
Great play by the Maynard, the black and orange.
Drew Hobbs, captain. Big fella, got his paws up there and reeled it in. So the Tigers turn it over on this opening possession here in the second half. And give the ball to Maynard, and the ball is on the Littleton 43-yard line.
Well, Littleton defense is well rested here. Let's see what they can do. Let's see what kind of offensive strategy the black and orange try here.
Full house backfield.
It's run to the right.
Oh,
again.
big hole there. They'll get a first down out over into the inside the 30-yard line for
Maynard
Tigers.
going to their bread and butter there, Mike.
Yep.
That right side.
Yep.
I think at some point, for Mr. Ferrante, they might want to think about just loading up on that side, taking away their bread and butter.
It's Thanksgiving, Glenn. It's biscuits and butter.
Well, let's just say delay the bread and butter, you know, or the gravy and biscuits, you know, until the afternoon, you know.
All right, 1st and 10 for Maynard, just inside the Littleton 30-yard line. I'll go back the other way.
Up
The middle, couple of yards.
Great job there by Connor Murphy, Thomas Kazanjian.
Schimmel and Kazanjian on the stop. Second down.
Maynard taking their time here, just looking to maybe grind it out here in the second half.
It's going to be 2nd and 7. Yep,
On to
up
the
the
right
right side.
side
Oh, good
again.
pursuit. Oh, they can't corral him in the backfield. Oh, they had a shot at him. Gets out of that. Advances the ball past the line to gain. It'll be a first down for Maynard inside the red zone.
Cody Shearer saved a touchdown there.
Ball's going to be right on the 15-yard line. They had a shot at him in the backfield. Just couldn't quite close the deal.
Well, Maynard's Thomas Hirsch is a really good runner. Another run by
big hole
Maynard
there.
up the middle.
Yeah. Gonna get inside the 10-yard line. About a 7-yard gain.
A little reminiscent of Maynard's first drive,
Right.
where they just ran the ball methodically.
Richie Connolly.
2nd and 3.
Second down.
Tigers trying to turn away the scoring thread here. Maynard's got some momentum. They got the turnover. Now they've been walking it down the field. After that, Tigers trying to find a way to staunch the bleeding here.
There's Hirsch again.
Oh, big hole. Yeah, touchdown Maynard. So they take full advantage of the turnover by Littleton.
Touchdown for Maynard.
And they'll go up 20-6 with the try to come. Oh, we got
Flag on the play.
offsides by Littleton. It's a dead ball, so even though the kick got off, it won't count. They'll redo it.
Not the worst penalty, Mike.
Yeah, gonna cost you 1.5 yards and make them kick it again.
She got a group from Africa though. I thought it was.
Oh,
We had
mishandled
a,
snap. Trying to run for the... Oh, he's going to get it. Tigers couldn't get out to the flat. They'll get a 2-point conversion by accident, but nonetheless makes it a 2-score lead, 16 points, 22-6. Halfway through the, just about halfway through the third quarter.
That was a great job by the holder there from Maynard. He almost made that look like a design play. The way he stood up and ran for the corner in the end zone. That's a big 2-point conversion that makes this a 16-point differential
Right,
now.
it's going to make it a problem for the Tigers now is if they find the end zone, they're going to have to go for 2.
This is where the Patriots found themselves in the Super Bowl against the Falcons.
You find a way to bring that up every time, don't you? You root for Littleton to get down just so you can talk about that great comeback by your boy Tom Brady.
Yeah, well, Littleton has a great quarterback by the name of Brady as well, and he also finds himself down 16 late in the crucial game and needing 2 touchdowns and 2 extra, 2-point conversions. So that's a situation here in the third quarter, and this Littleton offense is just going to have to get back on track. They were doing well up until the interception, and they could just get back to moving the ball methodically. I think we'll be all right.
Plenty of time on the clock, so it's just a question of trying to get on track. Hit it end over end. Picked up on about the 26-yard line.
But, Evan Mano picks up almost 10 on the return.
Littleton going first and 10 from their own 38-yard line.
Defense needs a well-deserved break here. Defense needs to spend a little time catching their breath.
Yeah, and obviously now we knew we were going to have to score more points to win the game, and now you've got even more points. So the offense has to find a way to get on track here. Come out with DeCosta quarterback. Bring Shearer in motion. They're going to give it to Hannigan up the middle. He's going to get about 1 yard or 2.
Max Hannigan with the carry. Lucas Kale with the tackle.
Boy, that number 75, Drew Hobbs, he's tough there, going both ways in the trenches for the black and orange.
And the interception. Probably don't see that on his stat sheet every week, huh?
No, you probably don't, but he does come from a great family. His dad, Mike Hobbs, was a great player back in his day. Looks like he's handed the torch down to very capable hands.
A roll the coast out to the right. Slings it. Complete.
Oh, great catch by Evan Mano.
Yeah, nice diving catch there. That's good for a first down.
First down, Littleton.
Big throw by DeCoste.
Right to the midfield stripe, 1st and 10.
That's such a crucial play by DeCoste to pick up the extra set of downs. I see some Hannigan runs coming up now.
Yeah, they'll give it to him. Oh, they're going to flip it back. Oh, they're going to throw it left-handed. Oh, wide open. Oh, complete. Mano again. Oh, Mike Lynn emptying out the playbook. He's got it, holding it upside down, shaking it. What do I got? What do I got in there? What have I used in the last 15 or 16 years?
And that left-hander, Cody Shear, just slings it up there, and Evan Mano reels it in. But I also want to mention Josh Manican, number 5 of the Tigers, was also there. But he had the peace of mind to realize that that ball was headed for Mano. Manican stepped out of the way. Big gain for the Tigers.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. They give it to Hannigan. Cut up the middle, get inside, down to about the 12 or 13.
Hannigan, the carry. Thomas Hirsch on the stop. 2nd down.
So that'll be 2nd and 8 with the ball on the Maynard 13-yard line. All right, they'll switch it up here. I'm going to go back to that Wildcat look. High snap. Oh, he slipped a little bit when he went to make the cut. He had a little hole there, a little daylight. He'll get some yardage, but not as much as he wanted.
Mateo Rano on the stop. 3rd down.
That'll bring up 3rd down.
Max just needed one more block.
Yeah.
Just needed one more
To
block.
stay on his feet, I think he would. I don't know if he would have got a first down, but he could have definitely gotten close to that line to gain. Instead, it's 3rd and 6. They need to get right down to the 5-yard line. They're on the 11. Down 16. Cody can make it from here. I don't know if they'll do it. Oh,
another procedure.
Yep. Just a miscommunication.
False start, Mike.
Yeah. Again, it looked like everybody else went. The ball just didn't get snapped.
All right, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and 11 here for Littleton. Ball on the near hash marks gives us a lot of real estate open on the far side of the field. I got to think Coach Lynn is going to try to get somebody in open space.
Yeah, he's bringing DeCoste back in, so I wouldn't be surprised here if they roll him out again, see if they can find a passing play they want to try. They're going to put...
Cody Shears out there, Evan Mano.
Yeah, they'll roll him out to the right. He's got good protection. He's looking downfield. Oh, picked off! Oh, nice play by Maynard's linebacker. Got underneath, jumped the route from underneath. Knew he had help over the top. Oh, now there's a flag. I think it's going to be another unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Maynard. Yeah. Oh, Littleton. All right, so they'll march off the penalty yards after the interception. So Maynard Tigers had a nice scoring chance. Twice they've had good scoring chances that got turned away down by the goal.
Looked like the similar.
Oh no, he's correcting. It was on Maynard. It wasn't on Littleton. It was on Maynard.
That was the same play, I think, that DeCoste had picked up that key 3rd down conversion at midfield earlier. They went back to that play. Receivers weren't really open.
So the Maynard Tigers will have 1st and 10 from their own.
All right, so that'll back the ball up to the 17-yard line. Maynard will get credit for the interception.
I got to think, Mike, that Littleton is now thinking about turnovers. I got to, like Justin Mano was tackling the ball early in the first half.
Right, they definitely got to get a stop as quickly as they can here. Maynard will keep it on the ground. Oh, big hole. Cody Shearer, good tackle, but way downfield. So Maynard answers the ball all the way out to their own 36-yard line. So 20-plus yard gain there.
It's that Thomas Hirsch from Maynard again. He's a really tough, fast runner. Maynard in no rush to snap the ball.
No.
The clock is their friend.
Coming up on 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Tigers definitely get that ball back with enough time to make some noise.
Hirsch over the left time this side.
The ball came out.
Loose ball.
The ball came out.
Littleton Tigers.
They're all celebrating.
Signaling that they've recovered it.
I haven't seen a signal from the refs yet. Yeah, they're moving the chains. The refs didn't bother to tell us, but they switched footballs and they're moving the chains. So the Tigers get a turnover. Glenn, you called it. You called it. Let's get a turnover, and it happened.
All right, Littleton.
Can you say Mike's going to find a $100 bill walking back to his car today?
Well, I sure hope so, Mike. I know you've got that new dishwasher to pay for that you
exactly.
installed yourself.
That
Congratulations.
That's right.
That's the big thing. Probably found a few hundred by doing that yourself, Mike.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty impressive.
Hannigan up the middle. This time he's got a hole. He's going to drive for a first down.
Hannigan.
Very close to it. He might be just short. They're spotting him just short of the 30. He had to get to the 30 for the first down.
You know, I like that, though, Mike. I think 2nd and 1 is one of the best downs in football.
Right.
It gives you that luxury of maybe calling an aggressive pass play.
Coming up on a minute and a half to go.
Incomplete pass does not hurt you at all right here. You still have a couple more downs to pick up 1 yard. So I'd love to see Coach Lynn take a chance.
Right, just let your quarterback know, look, you take one read. If you don't see it, just throw it out of bounds. Don't take the sack. No, they're going to give it to Hannigan. He's got a first down and more. Driving up the middle of the field. All of a sudden, that play's showing some good yards.
What did he get there, Mike? Another 12?
Yeah,
15?
like 12 or 13 yards. He's inside the 20.
2 big ones in a row by Hannigan.
First and 10 on the Maynard 18-yard line. Tigers have been down here. They just can't cash it in. Go counter. Hannigan trying to bounce to the outside. He's going to get dragged down. Maybe lose a yard there.
That was great defense by the Maynard Black and Orange there. They were not fooled by the fake handoff to Cody Shearer.
2nd down.
They are paying a lot of attention to Hannigan.
Yeah, but
All right, it's going to be the last play of the third quarter.
Yep. Inside of 20 seconds, 2nd and 12.
Need some positive yardage.
Going to give it to Shear. He's going to get the corner. Cuts it up. Driving. He's going to be short of the first down, but he gets down to the 10-yard line. That'll be the last play of the quarter, but nice job there. And that'll give him a 3rd and short when we come back. They'll have to walk all the way down. The refs hate this. Glenn, they got to walk all the way to the other end of the field.
I got to think that the Tiger offense doesn't mind a long, slow walk.
Right.
Especially Max Hannigan. He threw a great block after handing that ball to Cody Shearer. Hannigan got out in front of him and made a key block to allow Shearer to pick up that, what was that, about an 8-yard gain?
10. Like a 10-yard gain because it was.
But it's crucial because now we're in a, what, is this going to be 3rd and 2, Mike?
It's going to be about 3rd and 2. They moved the chains before I could see where they're at the ball. Chuck DeCoste hustling down the sideline. He's ready.
Yeah.
He's got it right on the 10-yard line. He's waiting for Tom Furlong and Gary Wilson to catch up with him. Some laggards.
They're not as fleet of foot as Chuck, you know. But
Patrick Frederickson, Brady DeCoste went for a long touchdown run last game. It was beautiful. And Pat Frederickson said something about how, well, it's not unexpected Brady DeCoste would be that good a runner because they used to call him Chuck Coast to Coast DeCoste.
One of the great names, one of the great nicknames.
I don't know if that was really his nickname. I think Patrick was just being a wise guy, as
Right.
he just want to do.
Well, Fredrickson, he's good with his creative writing.
All right, so it is 3rd and 2 with the ball on the 10-yard line. Down 16.
Yeah,
Hope to get a
touchdown
score
here.
early here in the 4th quarter, and then you'd be right back in the ball game, especially if
Yep.
you get the conversion. That's going to be the key too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because otherwise you're going to need three touchdowns to get back in
Yep,
here.
the two. We need 2 touchdowns.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Glenn. Let's get a first down and see what we can do after that. They'll give it to Hannigan. Oh, he's got the first down.
Look at
Throw!
that.
He's trying to get
Look at
loose
that.
there and lunge forward. He gets inside the 5.
And
It'll
for
be first and goal.
half of those yards, Hannigan was carrying the Maynard player on his back there. He had Mateo Arellano there on his back, but Hannigan keeps the legs pumping.
It is first and goal from the 3-yard line. And we get penetration there.
Wow.
Yep, they sent the blitz and it worked. Trying to get Shearer to the outside. He never had a chance to get going.
Maynard
Tigers will take a
defense.
loss on that. Back them up to about the 10-yard line. Make it still 2nd and goal, just inside the 10.
Patrick Andrews of the Maynard Tigers got in the backfield there, wrapped up Shearer. Great defensive play. Really kind of changes the situation.
Yeah,
now.
Tigers really struggling here in the red zone all game long. The only touchdown they got was on that big run by Hannigan. They've been down here multiple times, have been turned away every time so far. 2nd and goal from the 10. We give it to Hannigan, and he's going to get stacked up. No gain.
All right, time from Coach Lynn to shake that toolbox again.
Exactly, shake that
This is-
playbook. Problem is this close to the goal line, a lot of that stuff won't work because the defense, there's not enough room for them to make a huge mistake. If they do make a mistake, they can recover. So we'll see what they do here. Got Evan Mano on the bottom of the screen, John Woodward at the top of the screen, Shearer in the slot. Flea flicker. Oh, nice block. Throw him back to the corner of the end zone. Try for Hannigan. Oh, that's pass interference. Yeah. Yeah, that's all right. It's picked off, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's coming back. That's pass interference. He was face guarding him and bumping him, and it'll be first. Well, actually, no. They marked that. I think that in high school they'll walk that off. It'll be half the distance.
I really like the way that Hannigan fought through the Maynard defender because you have to make an effort on the ball to create that pass interference, and that's exactly what Max Hannigan did. He fought through the Maynard defender to get back towards the ball, and DeCoste made a nice throw.
Right. So they will walk it off. It's now 1st and goal again. I believe it's first. Should be on that first down, right? They haven't flipped the marker yet. I don't think that's down
In the
over.
pro game, for sure, and that's what the score. Well, actually,
I guess not. It's 3rd down. Yep, 3rd and goal from the 5.
Penalty goes against Maynard.
So the problem is they walk off that penalty. A lot of times it is a first down, but because of its goal to go for us, they're gonna have to go get it. 3rd down, quarterback draw. DeCoste breaks out of it. Try to go again. Powers forward. Oh, he can't get going. Great effort there, but he almost got going after he broke the first tackle. The
Great
pursuit
effort
was
by
there.
Hannigan.
I saw it was Hannigan. Oh, it was direct snap to Hannigan.
A good tug on Hannigan's face mask.
Yeah,
there,
I saw that too.
I didn't see. I guess the Zebras didn't see that one today.
Down 16. I don't think they'll kick a field goal here. Different situation in the game, they certainly would, because Shearer did a chip shot for him. But instead, they're going to leave Hannigan in a quarterback and try to cash us in from the 5-yard line.
Yeah. 4th
and goal. Tigers desperate to get this one. 9:39 to go here in the ball game.
Well,
yeah, they tried for a hard count because that would have got them half the distance to the goal. They didn't get it. Mike Lynn will just take the timeout. So that was a deliberate attempt there by Mike Lynn. I like it. Didn't get it, but it was a astute strategy.
Yep. The hallmark of a veteran coach there. Might as well, you got those timeouts, you might as well use them. You will not have a more important situation in which to deploy that timeout.
It's not like, in the old days, maybe Mike Lynn was thinking, well, I could save those timeouts and use them next year, but there is no next year.
Not for him. No.
He can't gift them to the next coach.
No. So what do you think, Mike? What do you think? We got 4th down and 5 from the 5. Fourth and goal.
4th and goal from the 5-yard line. They've been going wildcat with Hannigan, which I like. I don't mind it. Sometimes it's tough to run out of that. Pat and I were talking about earlier in the season when they were doing that more often, and it's just he has to start from a standing start, especially if he's making like a read option. He's got to start running from a standing start. A lot of times he's better off taking it with a little head of steam. Let's see what they do here. They're going to leave him in a quarterback. He could throw it. They got Evan Mano on the bottom and John Woodward way up top. They've got Ben Manicum. They got Shearer in the slot uncovered at the moment. Yep, they're going to look. Read option. He's going to throw it to the back of the end zone. Did he get it? Touchdown, Evan Mano!
Evan Mano! In a lot of traffic, too.
Yeah, Cody Shearer came flying across there. And Evan Mano makes a back of the end line grab.
And what a great throw by Max. Max
Wow.
Hannigan.
9:21 to go. 2-point conversion to come. This is big.
It's like the Dwight Clark catch there, right on the
Very similar, yeah. You're
very
right.
back
You're right.
of the end zone. I mean,
You're
I'd
right.
like to see the camera.
Evan Dwight Clark Mano.
All right, but just as critical as that play, Mike, is going to be this 2-point conversion attempt.
Yeah. Tell you what you have to do, right? You're either going to be down 8-1 score and a conversion away, or you're going to be 2 touchdowns away. Going to bring Shearer in motion. Going to throw again. Manicum with the reception. Nice play call there by Mike Lynn. Good design. All of a sudden, the Tigers chop the lead in half, 22-16.
I like
Or
the
14,
way
excuse me, 22-14.
Max Hannigan looked like a run-pass option, but as soon as he saw the open receiver, he threw it right away.
Yeah, nice throw.
He
Manicum
threw that.
was wide open and made a sure-handed grab.
That was a bullet to Manicum. Max Hannigan can do it all.
Wow, here we go. Thanksgiving Day. Good football game. It's early in the day. Plenty more treats to come. And we got ourselves to start the day with a heck of a football game.
And I got to think the defense thought it was a treat to relax and catch their breath that whole time as well, because we're going to need the defense to, at a minimum, stop the Maynard attack and at best cause a turnover.
You know, it would be awesome, Glenn, right? We talked about the 12-year consecutive playoff appearances by Mike Lynn's teams that started on a Thanksgiving overtime game against Air, where Mike Rentschler kicked a field goal to win the game, and the Tigers went to the playoffs that year. That was Mike's first trip to the playoffs. So maybe we get another overtime thriller here on his last game of his career. Oh, they go onside kick. Oh, they got a shot at it. Oh, it's recovered. Mark Frizzoli. Wow, Mike Lynn going early for the onside kick.
And Frizzoli and the rest of the Littleton Tigers allowed that ball to cross the 50 yards.
Yeah, exactly.
If you touch it before 10 yards, you're going to lose the ball and give the Maynard team great possession. Frizzoli, to his credit, that's a smart kid. That's a smart football play right there. Let the ball cross the 50 and then pounce.
Tim Whitcomb, the special teams guy all these years, and he makes his mark here in his last game, getting his guys to recover an onside kick. Tigers take over again. The coast end. This time he gives it to Shearer. Cuts up early, gets about a yard.
And that Maynard defense just trotted off the field, and now they got to run back on. And you know they're nervous. You know that there's a little bit of anxiety on the black and orange uniforms right now.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? If they bleed, we can get them again. So 2nd and 9. Shearer in motion. Quarterback draw. Coast up the middle, gets about 3 or 4 yards there, and he gets
Nice,
wrapped up.
nice tough run by Brady to Coast. Picks up about 3.
Third down.
Yeah, I'm going to call it 3rd and 6.
And you
Ball
got
right
to
on the 45-yard line. Need to get to the 39-yard line for a first down. I'm feeling like this is 4 downs all the way.
I was just going to say that, Mike. You took the words from my mouth. But better than taking the drumstick from my hand, Mike. You know, you can take the words all day, but
Don't
yeah,
touch
you're
my
right. This is
drumstick.
4-down territory. So Littleton's got 2 plays here to pick up about 6 yards.
Bring Scherer in motion again. Hand off to Hannigan. Hannigan, he'll cut up. He's going to get a few yards.
Great running.
Yep.
Ball comes out, but his knee was already down.
So he does not get the first down, but he grabs a few yards. Going to make it 4th and short. 4th and about
4th and a long 2.
2. Yeah, 2.
Down and 2.
4th and 2. Ball's on the 41. Need to get to the 39.
I mean, is everybody in the building expecting Hannigan?
Yeah, I don't know.
take
I would
this?
think that was the play, and I really don't know if they want to go sideways on this either. It's probably shoulders square the whole time. We'll see what they do here.
4th down and 2 for
You
Littleton.
got Hannigan in the backfield. They'll give it to him right up the middle. Powering forward. Oh, it's going to be close. I don't think he got it. He got to the 40, but he had to get to the 39.
It's all the spot, Mike.
Yeah.
It's all on the spot.
Yeah, they're signaling first down for Maynard. So just a yard short.
Boy, great effort. Boy, that was close. Wow.
All right, so the onside kick worked, but they couldn't move the ball. Beyond that, is 1st and 10 for Maynard on the 40 with 7:13 to go. Plenty of time. The defense has got to get a stop. Oh, another hole there. Tripped up. Got about a 4-yard gain, maybe 5.
Hirsch with the carry.
Littleton player,
Yeah, it's
he took quite a hit from the Maynard offensive lineman to the side, maybe even to his head.
I think that's Schimmel. He's been gutsing it out. You know, like he's in there, he's playing, but like every play he's on the ground, you can see him like working to get back up. I think this time he might feel like,
Hopefully he just needs to kind of catch his breath.
Yeah.
We'll see. It looks like they're going to help him to his feet.
yeah, I think it's the foot. I don't think it was the hit that he took.
Okay.
I think he's been working on a bad foot he had a boot on the sideline for a couple of weeks. And like I say, I've been watching him during the game, and he's definitely not 100%. He's still feeling it, and I think this the one that got the little bit more discomfort than he can handle.
Well, if this is his last play of his last game, then he really did himself proud.
Yep. Yeah, he's made a bunch of plays out there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe double digits in tackles today, Mike.
Yeah.
We got a dispute here, I think, about the clock. And
Littleton's calling timeout because Maynard's getting ready to run a play. We just barely got our player off the sideline, and it still had a sub in behind him. Would have liked a little more consideration from the officiating crew in terms of letting us get set.
so that's going to cost Littleton a timeout, I believe. The crowd is very unhappy with this call.
Yep. Carlo Ferrante is that ref. I'm sure he's going to have dinner later today, but he already got a little piece of Carlo Ferrante as a little appetizer.
Yeah, right, to start the day.
Got a little piece of Carlo Ferrante's mind.
A little Italian appetizer. Yeah.
Give you a piece
Not
of my
as sweet
mind
as a
here.
cannoli, but
The right side. Scherer's going to wrestle him down again, but
Thomas
Maynard
Hirsch.
advances the ball in Tiger territory all the way inside the 40.
this senior from Maynard, Thomas Hirsch, has really been the linchpin of the Maynard Tiger offense. He's just been ripping off tremendous gains. He's probably pushing 100 yards on the day.
Plenty of time on the clock. The problem is there's plenty of time on the clock if you're down by 1 score. If you're down by 2 scores, there's not really that much time left.
Exactly.
So Littleton needs to stop this threat one way or the other. They'll go counter. Oh, nice cut right up the middle.
Well-designed play. And Cody Shear just makes yet another tackle in the secondary.
So the ball, it's 1st and 10 again for Maynard. Ball on the 25-yard line of Littleton.
1st down.
Shearer stretching out that right shoulder. That young man has really laid it all on the line today.
He's had a great year. He's been a jack of all trades. He's impacted the game on every aspect, offense, defense, and special teams.
Oh, look at that.
I got that time.
Excellent penetration right there. That's Andrew Milner,
Yeah.
53.
Mark Frizzoli blowing that up too, got in there and gave Andrew time to chase him down from behind. So 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9.
Looking a lot like Kyle Van Noy over there, just penetrating the offensive line. And
Kyle Van Noy wishes he had hair as good as Andrew Milner's.
well, the hair for sure, for sure. Who can rival that? But Maynard just working the clock here. It's their friend. They're up by 8. There's Thomas Hirsch yet again.
Yep.
Looking like he picked up maybe 5. Mike?
Yep. It's down to about the 20. It's going to make it 3rd and 5. 4 downs here for Maynard. Maynard's thinking score pretty much ices it for him.
3rd down and 5.
But even if they move the chains one more time, that's going to put a lot of pressure on Littleton. Even if they get the stop down by the goal line, they're going to get the ball back with 2 minutes to go and a long way to go.
Long field.
So these next 2 downs are big for Littleton. And a sweep. Oh, good job. Good patience there by the running back. He's going to get the 1st down.
He let his block set up in front of him.
Yeah, didn't get in a hurry. Then at the last second, he found the seam he was looking for and advanced the ball down inside, right to the 10, it looks like. No, inside the 10, down to the 7. So 1st and goal for Maynard. The ball on the Littleton 7-yard line.
1st down for Maynard. Connor Orton just checked in on the defensive line.
Okay, back to Thomas Hirsch. He's got a great lead block.
Touchdown, yep.
And he's in.
Yep. So Maynard scores there. Tigers recovered the onside kick but couldn't advance the ball. Gave it back to Maynard. Maynard goes 60 yards and chews a fair amount of clock. But more importantly, pushes that lead back out to at least 14 points here. And at least 2 touchdowns for the Littleton to try to make this recovery. It's going to require another touchdown and probably another onside kick recovery.
Yep. Coach Paliki's decided to kick the extra point here. Go up by 15. Successful kick.
Yep, he does. So Maynard will push their score up to 29. Tigers been battling all day, kept themselves in the ball game, but now they're definitely up against it with 4 minutes to go. They're going to have to score quick and kind of catch lightning in a bottle.
Got to think Maynard's going to do one of their squib kicks again, Mike.
Yep.
They don't want to give Littleton a chance to set up a return.
And they will kick it. Squib it. Up on the 20. Oh, little game seam there. Alex DeLorenzo returns it out over the 40 to close to the 45-yard line. So the Tigers have good field position.
Tackled by Calvin Gomez.
Be on the 44-yard line.
First and 10 for Littleton.
Tigers will come right to the line of scrimmage. Going to throw on first down. Oh, a little miscommunication there.
Yep.
The coach thought the receiver was going to break out. He broke in.
Complete pass is up a second down.
John Woodward and have a conversation with Cody Shearer. Cody Shearer trying to help him out and figure out what went wrong there so they can get it right the next time. Going to give it to Hannigan. He's going to cut back.
Not much room for Max.
Nothing there. Trying to make that cutback move to find the backside. Couldn't quite do it. Got about a yard to be third down.
Tavis Hirsch on the tackle. Third down.
Two plays, Mike. 2 downs.
Yep.
2 downs to pick up 10.
Straight drop back. Got time over the middle. Complete. That's a first down. Yes. Oh, no, we're going to get a neat little block after the catch.
Flags on the play.
Had to be away from the play too, right, Mike?
Yeah, it's one of those blocks. It wasn't really meaningful. You had the first down. Just let it. Let's take that. Be happy with that. And it's a downfield penalty, so they'll get credit for the catch. They'll walk it off from that spot. So it's basically going to be. It was 3rd and 9. It's going to be now 3rd and 14.
Flag goes against Littleton. Third down.
That's too bad. I would have moved the chains and got you into Maynard territory. Instead, you got 3rd and 15 now.
Great
back
catch and run by Evan Mano.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like a
Screen. No, almost picked off again.
Wow. Maynard's big number 75, Drew Hobbs, in the right position. Almost picked it off.
Jeez. That kid's coming back for seconds a little early today.
I would say, Mike,
Listen, when you go home, you can have all the seconds you want.
Yeah.
But you're at our house right now. We'd like you to stay with just the one serving of the interception, okay?
Yeah.
All right, 4th down. They're going to go for it. No choice. Got receivers, 3 to the bottom, 2 to the top. Empty backfield. Throwing down the middle of the field. He's got someone. Oh, he says incomplete. Oh, the ball comes out. Good throw. Almost a great catch there.
Great throw.
Maynard takes over on down.
Justin Mano did his best to bring that in.
So with 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes to go, 2:52. That looks like it's probably going to determine the outcome. Good battle by the Littleton side here. They've definitely been depleted by injuries all year long. They got off to a good start, but the injuries bit them more than they needed, could handle, and they're only going to get to 4 wins. But let's not forget, Glenn, they got the 4 most important wins. They got Mike Lynn to 150. So that's a big achievement for this crew. It's a big milestone. They should be proud of themselves for helping out Coach Linning to get that. Today's not going to go exactly the way they wanted, but they should take some significant amount of pride in a good season. A lot of guys that got pressed into service playing more varsity downs than they thought they were going to did quite well. And I would think the future looks pretty good, even though Mike Lynn's on his way out. The next guy coming in will have a good crew to work with.
It's been really impressive, like you said, Mike, that the guys who came and stepped in for the injured players this season, some freshmen like Evan Mano.
Yeah.
Zach Milner.
Yeah, both of them.
We have a very strong junior class. There'll be seniors next fall.
All right, Maynard's got 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, Good penetration there by the Tigers.
The Tommy with Terry.
And that's really impressive. You quoted the 150 wins by Coach Lynn, over 20 seasons. That's, I wasn't a math major, Mike, but that's 7.5 wins per year over 2 decades.
2 decades.
Not many coaches can claim that level of success, that level of consistent winning.
Right. And the other thing that was impressive to me watching it over the years, and I've been around for quite a bit of it, was he was a double-wing football coach for a long time. And then he got Alex McLaughlin and a bunch of really talented athletes, and he said, I'm going to change my coaching style to adapt to what these guys can do. And he became an excellent spread coach. And they ran that really, really well. And there's not too many coaches that can, at this level, that can say that they made that kind of wholesale change in the way they coach a football team. And the thing is, it paid off in spades. If you remember the championship game at Cohasset, the Tigers scored 28 points in the first half playing spread, staked themselves to a pretty good lead, come back and play double wing in the second half, and Cohasset had no answer, put up another 28 points. Totally different styles of football, and Mike Lincoln coached them both perfectly. So that's, to me, a real tribute to Mike as a football coach, adapting to the players that he had and becoming an expert on 2 different styles of offensive football. I can't say enough about Carlo Ferrante as a defensive coordinator. My son Nick got to play linebacker for him, and it's a great experience playing in that defense, and a lot of kids loved it. And then Tim Whitcomb has been a big part of this success for all these years too. And he made his mark today with that special teams play. And Maynard will advance the ball and pick up a first down. Now they should be able to just kill the clock.
Michael Batavi with Terry.
And, it's been a great run for Littleton. Mike Lynn has called this, like the last, 12, 13 years, the golden age of Littleton athletics. It's got the state championship for the football team, multiple state championships by the girls track team, multiple district championships by field hockey, soccer, basketball, baseball. Just a great ref coming over to shake Mike's hand, Carlo's hand. Usually don't see something like that. It's definitely a special occasion. So, again, the scoreboard doesn't reflect exactly what we wanted today, but we still can't get away from the fact about what a special, special day it's been. Congratulations to Mike Lynn, Carla Ferrante, Tim Whitcomb, the Littleton Tiger football program. And thank you to Mark Crory and everyone else at LCTV to come out on their holiday to allow us to bring this game to the community. And it's a great day for Littleton. Hopefully we'll enjoy the rest of the day. Glenn, thanks for joining me.
Mike, was a pleasure. I hope you and your family have a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and wish everybody the best as we start the holiday season. Winter sports will start on Monday. Practice for the basketball teams and the hockey team and girls hockey co-oping. So a lot of these players will bounce right back up off the couch after the weekend and switch gears. And we'll be wishing them all the best in the next season. Thank you to everyone. Enjoy the holiday. Thanks to LCTV, and we'll see you guys again next year at the Alumni Field with the Littleton Tiger football program.